I remember the exact moment everything went wrong. We were rushing through the airport, bags bouncing off our shoulders, trying to make it to the gate for our cruise. The excitement was building. This was going to be the trip of a lifetime. We had a whole itinerary planned. A week of sun, good food, and relaxation. And then, disaster. Our flight was delayed. Not just a little hours. We kept checking the time, knowing there was no way we'd make it to the cruise in time. Still, we held on to the slim hope that maybe, just maybe, they'd delay the departure or hold the ship for us. Spoiler alert. They didn't. By the time we got to the port, the ship was long gone. It was like being punched in the gut. Our dream vacation, gone in an instant. Now, if you've never been in a situation like this, you might be thinking, okay, that sucks, but what's the big deal? You'll just catch another cruise, right? That's what we thought too. But the reality? It was so much more complicated. You see, we didn't just miss a cruise. We missed out on everything we'd planned around that ship. The excursions, the exclusive dinner reservations, the group activities. It felt like the whole trip had unraveled and we were stuck. The frustration set in fast. Our travel insurance was the only thing that made any sense of the mess. We'd gotten travel insurance when we booked the trip. Honestly, I didn't think much of it. I figured it was just a small safety net in case of a flight cancellation or minor hiccups. But as we stood there at the port, staring at the empty dock, that insurance became something entirely different. It was our lifeline. I called the insurance company. A real person answered, no annoying automated system. They were compassionate, understanding, and actually helpful. And they told me what I never thought I'd hear. You're covered for this. We'll get you back on track. They didn't just refund us or cover part of the cruise. We got access to a whole new set of options. They helped us book new flights, rerouted us to a similar cruise, and covered all the additional costs. The shock of it all was quickly replaced by relief. But here's the real kicker. The stress of everything that had happened faded when I realized I'd never have been able to pull that off on my own. Without that safety net, we'd have been left high and dry. Or worse, stuck paying for a vacation that was no longer even a vacation. So, here's the thing. Travel insurance isn't just a nice to have. It's a game changer. I know it's tempting to skip it. Maybe you've convinced yourself it's just another expense. But I can tell you from experience, that small investment, it saved our trip. It gave us a second chance at an adventure that could have been ruined. And trust me, when everything else feels like it's falling apart, having that backup plan is a relief you can't put a price on. I found auras that insure, and it was exactly what we needed. No upselling, no gimmicks. Just real, practical support when everything else went wrong. If you're heading off for a trip, even if it's just for a weekend getaway, do yourself a favor and check it out. It might seem like an extra expense now, but it'll save you more than you could imagine. Seriously, it's a travel hack I wish I'd discovered sooner. You'll thank yourself later.